everybody, and welcome back to Yulon Age of Titans. Let me double check that I am in fact live on Twitch.
Oh my god, we're live?
We're live.
Okay, perfect. Hello everybody, welcome. You might notice that some things are different. And that is because I am a silly little creature that has obtained a new computer. And when I got this new computer, I lost all of my OBS settings and had to rebuild from scratch. So the stream will once again probably change a little bit here and there between sessions as I go through and fix it and, you know, redecorate.
Hellhound _Havoc has held off the CPC for 45 months.
Thank
new
you
year,
for
new overlay.
45 months. Have we really been going that long?
Shaper Gossamer has held
Oh
off
my
the
god, it's gonna be
CPC
4
for
years in
34
March.
months.
Dang.
We have.
Goddamn.
Oh
Also,
my
what?
god.
Dearest Troy has held
Fellas.
off the CPC for 41
I
months.
haven't seen you since last year.
Shut up.
I haven't seen you since last year either.
Oh my god!
God.
We were just in a VC with each other 10 minutes ago.
Waldo and Otto haven't seen each other in over a year. Or like since last year.
Yeah, you haven't streamed in over a year, okay?
I'm trying to make a bit here.
Yeah, and I'm bullying you. Thank you. Thank you guys for the resubs. I always really appreciate it. And your streaks are insane. And Rosaria, hello, welcome.
Rosaria Software has held off the CPC
So-
for 45 months.
One last little announcement. I do appear to have contracted some sort of disgusting human illness, and so I will be trying to mute whenever I have a little bit of a coughing fit. But we might the session might be a little bit shorter than normal today, as I attempt to keep my throat functioning. But without further ado, omelette du fromage.
I will kill you. I will kill you. I will kill you.
It's like we never had a month off.
Last time, our brave party headed to the forge of the great red dragon Zundras, the Forge Master, and assisted him in producing some new magical items. If my memory serves, those included a necklace, a bracelet, a spear, and what was the fourth item?
I think it was a rapier.
Yeah, with the rapier?
Yeah.
I believe you're right.
Because Rukar was the one working on it?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. It was
Yeah, because you require strength.
Yeah. This man had a score of 29.
After proving yourself to Zundras, he rewarded you all with some magic items from his personal hoard. Where, as you all leave the forge and gather back at the temple. Load. Hello. Maps.
No, I don't feel like it today.
Die.
Perish. As you all actually dies. Meet back up at the temple. Damon and Aveline decide to head on. They have some things to take care of back at the ship, back at the Zaratan, and so they descend the Great Zigzackle, wishing you good luck on the next dragon. You know that there are 3 remaining: the black dragon, the green, and the blue. Today, I have the black and the green dragons ready for you, and of course, the others are still there if you have any reason to go and talk to the white, red, or shadow dragons.
Okay.
What was the green dragon about again? Did we get... Because I know we got told what the blue dragon was and the black dragon. But I don't remember what the green one was about.
Nobody's said.
Okay. Well, I couldn't remember if that was just a hole in my memory or not.
If you were to ask the green acolyte, she would just give you a smirk and a wink and walk away.
There's no way Volko's interacting with her. He is not pleased with her.
Akko would, and then like get that response and immediately go, "What does that mean? What's that? What do you mean?"
We could just go see for ourselves.
That usually works out for us.
We
Okay.
want to go see what the green one has in store then.
Well, we're gonna have to get it out of the way eventually. May as well do it now.
It was either this or the black dragon, and from what I remember, black dragon may be a little more arduous.
If that's the case, we could go see what the green dragon wants, rest up, and then take on the last two's tasks.
I know that the blue dragon could be interesting. If the reaction from Tiamat was anything to go off of.
That's cool.
Sure. I also have a few preparations to make for the last two, but those can wait.
Would you like some help with those?
Oh no, just switching around some of my infusions.
Oh, alright.
Right then, let's get going.
Alright. The green dragon.
Lead on.
Don't ingest any more poison that
Actually-
Kamako.
Huh?
Don't ingest don't willingly ingest poison that Kamako.
Oh,
Please.
I won't.
When was the last time Akko ingested poison?
The other day.
Yep.
Please stop bringing it. Oh, it's embarrassing at this point.
You knew it and you still did it!
I did not want to be rude. It was manners at the table.
Akko, are you at least alright?
Yes, they brought me antidote afterwards.
Okay, alright. Did it at least taste good? I bet I've never drank poison.
It tasted terrible.
A little spicy.
That's somewhat of a kick.
I'll have to give it a shot one of these days then.
You two also ingest it.
Yeah.
I did. I
What
can
we
handle it.
What are you
can
going
do it.
for then?
We can handle it, you can't.
Okay, listen. Let's just get on with the green dragon. Storming off.
Balko will follow.
Yep.
You are pointed in the direction of yet another branching off cave from this main cavern. A tunnel that, similar to heading to Zondras's forge, as you walk along it, it begins to get warmer. But this is a humid heat. The air is heavy with moisture as the ice fades, and you find yourselves entering what looks to be almost a swamp-like glade. The soil squishes beneath your feet, and warm water runs down from a large pool at the far end. Up ahead, you can see various humans basking in the artificial sunlight, laying on the grass, almost sunken into it. The dirt is so spongy. And in the pool, you see the glint of green scales.
I never would have expected a place like this to be in the Zigzaggle.
Me neither.
It's like we're not even there anymore.
Looking back, is there like an obvious divide on where this glade starts and the ice ends?
Not necessarily. The ice slowly fades throughout the tunnel until it transitions from solid ice to frozen dirt, and then eventually to the warmer environment that you are in now. However, you don't see a direct cutoff, but Biz, you and Akko can both sense there is magic containing this area.
Okay.
It seems as though each of the dragon's abodes is its own little pocket, built to keep them comfortable in their native environment. Hence why magma was able to exist in Zondras's forge. In fact, actually, the white dragon and the silver dragon, theirs are more natural. There's not really a pocket, necessarily. It's green and red that you've noticed it in so far.
See. Magically enhanced ecosystems. That's interesting.
It's interesting how they're able to craft separate ecosystems inside this exact hall. Perhaps we could replicate that for the Zeratan. At the very least, we wouldn't have to huddle around that warming cube all the time.
They are dragons, though. I'm not surprised that they're able to adapt their layers like this.
Volko, you get a thought in your head. Did you forget who made this place?
Yeah, that's fair. I thought the dragons came after Tinwe made the zigzaggle.
Yes.
The place is probably still just teeming with magic, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. This is 100% Tinwe's work.
Oh, okay. That makes even more sense now. Let's go see what this dragon wants. Volko's gonna start making his way up towards the big pool of water.
Likewise.
Absolutely.
Aku kind of like behind.
Your tokens are at the bottom of the map.
I see. I cannot move.
Well.
Son of a bitch.
That is a consistent problem with you.
Welcome back, roll 20.
Yeah. Welcome back, roll 20. Heather still can't move her token.
What is wrong with this?
It's his armor getting frozen to the floor.
Oh no.
Or sunken into the mud.
No, it's the weight of the armor starting up. It's like Windows XP boot up noises.
It's like when your car's been stalling on the highway for too long. waiting for the edge.
What? Huh?
Was there something you wanted to say?
Yeah. As everyone's walking forward, Ricard's following, but he's gonna take a step over to the river and just take up cup some of the water in his hand, like take a sip. Is it water or is it poison?
It is in fact water, and it is warm.
Warm.
But it is clean.
Aku's just lagging behind trying to make the calculations of, damn, what magic are they using? What level is this? Oh.
Is he like muttering anything out loud or just like in his head?
He is 100% like muttering silently.
Volko, hearing Akko muttering, will turn his head over his shoulder and just kind of like gesture a little bit like, Tinwe did make this entire zigzaggle, remember? His magic is likely influencing it.
No, I'm just trying to figure out which magics. Maybe
Akko,
I can... Oh, yeah. Go
make an
ahead.
Arcana check.
Ooh.
Oh,
First roll.
first roll.
Pretty
Let's
good.
go!
Akko, you believe that this is somewhere at or above 10th level casting.
Whoa, that is... Whoa.
It's all you know
Well,
is
they
it's something
posted-
above 9th level.
This is a
Merely
little
a
bit above
fraction.
godly magic. Whoa.
It's merely a fraction of what his power can do.
Understandable. I guess I should have expected it to be able to manipulate just word like that.
How spongy is the soil?
Well, everyone else isn't having a whole lot of trouble. Maybe their feet are going down an inch or two. Biz, you're going down to the ankle every time you take a step.
Oh, he's leaving
Ugh.
steps.
It
This
does.
is walking forward, waiting for Akko to catch up, then turns back to keep going, only to get stuck in the mud.
Careful, Biz. Don't lose a boot.
It does. It's not like mud. It's not suctioning you. It is almost like it's very spongy soil and moss. So it is springing back into shape after you pick your foot back up.
Aqua's still going to go help Biz, just going like, don't lose a boot. You use these to fly.
Rex, I'm going to Jeff to kill you.
Or veterans, that's an Augustus reference.
Somewhere that boot is still stuck in
That's
the mud
it's
under the ocean.
A fucking swamp at the bottom of the ocean. I'm surprised we haven't fished it up at this point.
There's a member of the Scavenger Guild who it's his entire goal to find that boot.
The second boot.
Amazing.
Like, where is the other boot?
It's like such a particular design too. It's like
It's like, it's an ancient Kraken design. It's so valuable. Where's the other one?
the fuck is the other boot? I don't know, lost in the wash or something.
Volka's gonna jump over the river here and keep going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big cat swim.
Launch over it with the jet boots.
Okay.
Do you have prestidigitation, or are you just gonna be like a wet cat for this session?
You know what? Everybody making me a con save real quick.
What the hell?
Okay.
Oh.
Akko and Rukar, you are both sweating, which is very funny because I don't think your species can sweat.
It's the moisture. It's the moisture.
It's humid.
Kind of like pat himself. First matted.
Volka mumbling under his breath, I should have worn my other clothes.
As you all here, for sake of oh god.
I should have assumed you were moving. I was gonna ask how close can we get before we trigger the cutscene.
Yeah, you guys get up to about here, and these two both kind of lazily look up at you. The older looking one gives you all a smile and holds up a very curly pipe. Says, welcome. Care for a puff, anybody?
Fucking
Absolutely not.
All fucking stoners, isn't it?
No thanks, I'm trying to quit.
Okay, Bubble. Suit yourself.
Oh, I love that.
If you want Dad, he's up there.
Dad.
Yeah, man.
What's it?
Do these people here look draconic in nature at all?
Apart from their odd hair color, make me a perception check. Yeah, Valko, you pick it out immediately. Their eyes are closed a lot because they look like they're basically napping. But the one that talked to you, he definitely has reptilian slitted eyes, and their veins are green.
Okay. Volka will just nod to the guy and continue heading up towards Dad, I guess.
As I'm passing by, on a scale of 1 to 10, how high are these people?
Oh, they're not high.
They're just relaxed. It's medicinal.
Chillin'.
It's abysmal.
They're literally big chilling.
Yeah.
Am I assuming we can get up the stairs to the pool?
Oh,
and have
absolutely.
something? Cool.
As you guys
No, you
crest
should fall and eat shit.
No.
as
Not
you
again.
guys crest the stairs, you see a gigantic snake. No wings, no limbs. A massive serpentine body coiled around these broken tree limbs. And two more of the young humans, quote unquote, appear to be scrubbing his scales with what looks like some sort of natural, like, like if you know what like an actual loofah looks like, kind of looks like those. Because fun fact,
Yeah,
you
that's
can like loofahs are a plant that you can grow.
that's the coziest dragon I've ever seen.
Big
Actually,
giant.
does they have a pair of arms, or are they full snake?
Full snake at the moment.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Whoa, a worm.
Excuse me.
Hello.
His head rises out of the water. He turns, flicks his tongue at you. What a surprise. New visitors.
Falco, do you want to take this one?
Am I into it?
Yeah, sorry. I was gonna speak and then my mind just like turned off. I was like, oh, what did I say here?
Say.
Volko, you're looking at this
Sorry.
gigantic snake, and for a
Yeah.
second, your vision seems to fog. His eyes are awfully mesmerizing before you snap back to reality.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Yeah, Volko visibly like tenses with that. And he says, I'm Volko, the first mate of the Ocean's Bounty. This is part of my crew. I'm sure you were informed of our arrival.
Was I? And he looks down to the young girl next to him, and she says, "Sure, I have the message,
Oh,
but you haven't paid me yet, so why should I give it to you?"
oh my god.
Oh,
God.
this whole section is gonna just piss Volko off. You late.
This,
Oh my god, they're all unionized. I'm so happy for them.
Not exactly.
this is just
And you haven't finished your assignments from last week. Anyhow, what do you want?
As per Tiamat's orders, we're to be going around to each of her husbands and gaining their trust so that we may gain hers.
Help them through trials, as it were.
You want me to vouch for you on her sake?
Yes.
Sure. In
Oh, good.
exchange for one little favor.
this entire segment is just gonna be like the sloth DMV from Utopia.
And what would that favor be?
Oh, nothing you have to worry about now.
Is,
Agreed.
is that it?
And I will give my support.
You're not going to tell us what it is.
Well, who knows? It might not even come up for months or years.
I really don't want to get myself ensnared with more favors and dealings, but I can take this one if you guys need.
No, let's try to figure out what it is. The Volko's tail is like twitching. He looks like so pissed off. Not you.
I knew you
Mind
were gonna hate this guy.
Oh my god.
And can I do an insight check on this guy? Like, what's his deal?
Sure, you can make me an insight check on him.
Can I
Okay.
also make an insight check?
Go
That's a
for it.
Ooh.
Could I make a perception check instead to see what the like immediate surroundings would need?
Oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
The two of you have no idea. What his deal might be.
I'm trying to see if there is something that's needed in the zone, and that would come up for a favor, and like would come up for a deal with him.
You can make me a check.
I can make a check.
Yeah, go. You can make an investigation check.
Oh, investigation.
Yeah.
Can I negotiate a perception?
No.
Okay, fine. Now,
And
fine.
There are various things that could be done. There's not a whole lot here that's like necessarily lacking. It's like you think that like, oh, maybe in theory he could ask us to like maintain some of like, you see that there's various like fruit and nut trees around, like all kinds of like, you know, nature's bounty kind of food, and fish in the water and stuff like that. It's like, okay, well, maybe he'll ask us to do some kind of like maintenance around here or something, or maybe bring them more stuff. You're not really sure. It's such an esoteric ask that it's hard to tell.
Would it be perhaps bringing you some rare cultivable food? I'm at a loss.
Dearest guests, you seem to be misunderstanding. I don't have anything in mind right now. You agree to owe me a favor. I do what you want now, and if I need something in the future, I can call upon your assistance.
Algo turns to Valko and just goes, I feel like I heard something similar from the acolytes last night when you were about to do the dishes.
What do you mean?
what do you mean?
Like, she asked you to agree to a favor, and you only found out later that she was just asking you to do the dishes.
May I insight check?
Go for it. Well, okay, what are you trying to insight?
The intent. Like, yes, it's saying that I give you this favor and you owe me later. The intent behind that. The intent behind, like, you owe me.
Is it like
Is it like, yeah, sure, like I can like, is it nonchalant or is it like malicious, or is it like trying to be like sneaky and insidious with this
Okay.
like you owe me?
Does he have an angle, or is this like a? I can't think of anything right now, but like I'll
Basically,
take a rain check.
Basically, are you trying to like go for an angle or just basically just like an over like just basically an IOU?
Yeah, okay, go for it.
29.
Let's go.
God damn.
Rukar, he is. You get the feeling that, especially given his conversation, or like the quick back and forth with his daughter, that he literally deals in favors. He is as malicious as a loan officer.
Oh.
Or a bank.
But that's nefarious, though.
You don't think he's going to try to use this favor to hurt you, but it is most certainly to try to gain as much as he can for himself. He is ambivalent towards you and your existence, seeing you as an opportunity for more gain for him.
Yeah, he very much an opportunistic type of guy.
Mm-hmm. And if that's the case, trying to work for a better angle for us might not actually be in our best interest, because we want, like, his favor. We want him to like us, which in his eyes is exploitable, I guess.
Mm.
So like trying to like broker like a contract might not be the best angle, is how I'm interpreting this.
See, you say that. Volko is going to step up and say, fine, I'll...
Whoa, hold on.
Hey.
No,
He's
we're kind of walking back, like, give us a minute to deliberate a bit.
Alright, is this a huddle? This is a huddle.
Of course, time is one of the few things I can't own. And you'll sink his head back below the water.
Yeah, but
Look,
I don't.
if
Yeah, but
I-
Hands are like on their own back, being like, okay, team.
If I just accept the favor for my services, it's nothing more than mercenary work. It's something I
yes.
can handle.
No, it's a lot. It feels a lot more than just simple mercenary work. He's ambitious. He's gonna use this favor to try and cash in more for him.
Wouldn't be the first person I've worked for that's done shit like that.
Doesn't mean you need to do it again. It doesn't mean that you.
He shrugs a little bit.
And it doesn't mean you have to be the one that mainly shoulder it.
Akko's kind of like looking at his palm and just goes like, oh, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that any of us has owed a favor to someone, so...
I didn't.
That
What are
Okay,
you
listen.
talking about?
I mean, everyone in the crew has got a traded here and there, so...
I'm getting some similar vibes from my deal with Dimitri, although I can't quite pin the differences of it.
He's basically like Garvon asking for like a payment plan.
Rupert says this, and Akko's like, yeah.
It's like,
How
Nods,
suspicious are you
nods.
looking right now?
Kazarun is a bank. Dimitri was like a back alley dealer that when you don't pay up takes your shins.
It's your fucking liver or something, yeah. Akko's actually, Akko's going to look at this and just goes, yeah, it might be the same thing as a deal, but hear me out on this. He like pulls Jacqueline's card. We can negotiate. And staring at you, Biz, he's like hinting at that time with like Jacqueline's card in hand. He's hinting at that time where on the Kylin Droid, both of them had fucking. Was it the auction? Was it the auction house
Yeah,
or was it like a stall?
It was like a stall.
Yeah,
Someone was auctioning stuff off, and I scammed the fuck out of that guy.
yeah. And Alko is looking at you with the business card in hand and just goes, "We can broker."
Yeah, I'll pull out the business card from Jackie Lynn.
Do we both?
Yeah, we both got that one.
What the fuck?
Hey, she gives out business cards to people that want to do business.
Yeah. Perhaps a letter of introduction could sweeten the pot.
I don't. Kind of like gets up from the huddle, still looks at the dragon, looks at the environment, goes back in the huddle. I don't think he's interested in a letter of introduction. I think he's more of a big chilling guy.
Even so, that's another contact to be made. That's another favor that can be. I think it'll help us convince him to, get us a good deal, but it's not gonna be all we need. We're gonna need something else. I think we're gonna have to agree to a favor from him, throw in a business card, and that might do it, but...
That's why I'm telling you, just let me take the favor. If you want to throw in those business cards, fine.
For God's sake, can you stop making yourself a lightning rod?
It gives you a look of
Don't look at me like that.
You do this every time.
Falco,
He's not wrong. You took the deal with Black Razor, you took the... You... Is Aqua aware that even if Aveline gave you back the favor, you did kind of quote unquote let go from the crow's favor?
I'm gonna be so real. I don't know what we're at with that whole plot line.
I'm pretty sure Valko said it very out loud in front of everybody that he doesn't want it. That was way back in the mountain.
Yeah. Aqua's like,
with the funny dog version of it of Crow.
Yeah. Aqua's like, you took the deal with Black Razor to protect Damon, and then you kind of lost the favor with the crow, and not to mention all the times that you have thrown yourself in the way of what could have been death. I know that you can tank, but come on.
Yeah, Falco, you kind of have a bit of a martyr complex. I'm a bit hesitant on letting you take this favor.
And before you do flame me, yes, I know that I have also stood in the way of danger.
Let me think clear, Valko.
This
If we accept this deal, we are all in part of this. Not just you. All of us are in on this.
This is what I was made for. This is the work I do.
Yes, but you're still our friend. We care about your well-being. Which I know sounds rich coming from me, but we actually do like you.
And also, you have 3 pair of hands between the 3 of us. Oh, stares at Rukar. 2 pair of hands and 1 pair of ink. Or talents. Semantics. We can take the favor as a crew.
Look, if we have I just want to try to just try and generate try and just look at all our options. But if we kind of need this for Tiamat, so if we do accept the deal, we make it clear, abundantly clear, that the main crew of the Ocean's Bounty will owe. Fuck, we never actually learned this guy's name, did we?
We had it. Hey,
What is his name?
what is your name?
Oh, his name's Kazaran. There is a 5th person in your huddle. You get that one for free, but I do have
Oh.
some advice.
What's it cost?
Hmm.
Like he locks eyes with this.
What appears to be a young girl, probably about 10 years old. This is like thinks back and forth for a minute. I've heard about cake before. I want one of those.
Here, take a bite and have a good time.
Wait, you just
Have
have a
cake?
cake on you?
You just have cake on hand?
Show me where that is in your inventory.
No, I was giving her the pie and then I picked up from down in the 6 ankles leg.
What?
What?
Remember, while we were climbing the stairs, Akko picked up a python. Like the little
Okay.
pig thing.
Okay.
Like before she mentioned cake, Akko just like dropped the python in her hands and just go, here, have fun.
That's
No, do
no
not.
food,
Oh, food?
dummy. And she like throws it back at you.
Oh, okay, have a go.
A
Okay.
cake.
Good Betty.
A
Akko.
cake.
Akko.
Or I walk
Akko.
away.
Akko,
Oh,
she wants cake.
I don't know how to cook cake.
We'd have to make it and come back.
Oh, that's fine.
Is that acceptable?
Yeah.
Volko like looks at the other three. Do any of you know how to bake?
Let me just check the spell I have. Hold on.
What a
There's
time
a
to not
reason
have
why
Evelyn
me-
here.
No,
yeah,
I
where's
doesn't-
Aveline?
You can have Aveline bake the cake.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, like fucking Akko stares at you and just goes, there is a reason neither me or Biz are allowed in the kitchen. I put too many
You know-
spices. Biz flames stuff.
I don't know though. I actually think a skill check between the four of us trying to make a cake would
You
be
know
really
what?
funny.
Yeah, let's
It would.
let's go
A
A
for it.
skill challenge between four people who don't really cook or bake that much, I think.
So, is it a deal? And she holds up her tiny hand.
Deal.
Yeah, Volko
Fine.
will extend his hand and shake it. Shakers.
There's like a almost like touching an electrically charged piece of metal. There's a tiny little spark between you two as you shake. Okay. Have you tried making a counter offer yet?
Counter offer. Have you ever heard of coffee?
No, not to me. To Dad.
Oh.
Well, I was about to, but I got dragged away out of it.
Your
You
counter
want to make an offer, not a counter offer.
That was not a counter offer. That was just making you the sole target.
Yeah, he's always gonna
That's
ask
countering.
for a favor, but if you think you have something that might be like worth it to him, you could make a counter offer.
Hmm.
Hold on.
As part of the advice, can you tell us what he likes? We'll make the cake in a specific flavor.
We'll give you 2 cakes.
Now, hold on.
Hold on,
No,
give me a
no.
second. He likes. Well, he likes having, like, advantage over the other 5. Anything that, like, he can, like, leverage to think he's better than them.
Oh.
That and whale. He really likes whale.
Well,
Yeah, the big swimmy things in the ocean.
that was what I was afraid you would say. What? How am I supposed to? How are we supposed to transport that?
How are you an adventurer if you don't know what whales or cake are?
I am aware what they are. I am afraid of how the logistics of bringing one in.
He's a scientist.
Uncle looks mildly disturbed. You called him that.
Alright, break off the huddle. I think 2 orders of business.
I see.
One. Yeah. For okay, so number 1, we make that cake for the kid because I felt something when that happened, so probably not a good idea to break that.
I mean, hey.
But
Hey. If she's into the fine wording of things, she never specified a good cake, just a cake.
It's just a
You
cake.
are
It can't be that hard to make.
Don't
It
say that.
cannot be that hard to make. Listen,
Don't
we've
say
had tons of
that.
cake.
how long can it take to make a cake? 2 days?
No, not 2 days.
Not that long.
By the way, out of character, I did have to bake a cake this morning. It turned out absolute dog shit. It fucking crumbled and
No.
right now, I'm not heading it with the best of confidence.
Oh my god, I tried
We'll
to
tell
make
Akko does better.
I tried to make a
Dear
cheesecake
Mario,
last month, or a
Don't
month
come
before,
to
and it
the
was horrible.
castle. I made the absolute dog shit cake.
Dude,
That was literally the picture that I was thought of as soon as I put the cake like out of the oven. I was like, oh no.
okay, is that the cheesecake that you and Fred made, or?
No, the one Fred made was great. The ones I
No,
made
it
were,
wasn't. What do you mean?
It looked great.
You
I didn't
also made a terrible.
I didn't
cheesecake.
actually eat it. Yeah.
It was not good.
I
He's
don't
usually
know.
really good at it.
I don't know what
both
happens
laughing, it was-
with mine. Like, I think I had it on too high a heat, but I also didn't mix it well enough because there were sections that were like different consistencies.
Oh, yep.
We had that like raspberry jam or whatever, and I think what he tried to do was put it on top or something, and it just like sunk the cake instead of like actually doing what it was supposed to do. Or no, he put it in the cake instead of on top of it, and it like messed with everything.
Oh.
We were both laughing so hard. We were like, "This is awful." It still tasted fine. It was just like texture-wise, it was, oof. And visually. Oh, so we can make a cake, right? Like,
Absolutely. A cake?
fine.
They're bound to have like a cookbook somewhere, right? In here, they have a kitchen.
Either that, or we can steal one from Evelyn.
We can always go back to the ship to get supplies.
Or just use the kitchen here if they'll allow us.
Well, yes, but if they have the right, like, things to bake it with.
Oh yeah, let's
I
go to
also
the
have-
kitchen. Owe another favor to the Green Acolyte for using your kitchen.
No, I was worried about that, actually.
Okay, so
Just doing the dishes again.
Biz.
So, I do have an idea for that counteroffer.
Okay.
This guy wants something that he can use to lord over. What's the term for the partners of your partner?
Enemy of
I
my
sh-
enemy, my friend,
I
associate.
don't think they're enemies.
No, it's. I'm in a polycule. I should know this shit. What the fuck?
Is there a word for that? I didn't know.
Like paramour, metamor. Hold on.
I'm gonna learn today. I had no idea there was a term for this.
Yeah, metamor. A person who's the partner of your partner. Okay.
Oh.
Something he can
okay.
lord over his wife's metamors.
Okay.
You guys remember when we did blackjack with the storyteller?
Unfortunately.
I'd rather repress the memory, but yes.
Do you remember how I want a question to be answered by the storyteller?
Oh.
Yeah, that.
The Volko looks very unenthused about you cashing that in, but he doesn't say anything.
I've had it for like for well over a month, and I've never used it. Might as well. Might as well.
I just don't trust that thing.
Yeah, we don't need to. As long as it sounds valuable to him. Anyway, are we leaving as we say this?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Break.
Yeah.
we're heading back to the like main area, back to the hub zone.
Oh, you're not gonna talk to Gazeron?
Well, we should probably let him know we're gonna like come back. We got a cake to bake.
Oh no, you don't have to make that like immediately.
Yeah, we can come back after taking the offer.
You know what? Fair. We could make that counter offer now. You are so right.
All right.
My brain had the order of operations like it has to be this clearly.
Rukar, you notice as the young girl makes her way back to the main area. She gives a grin to the young man who like sighs and flips her a gold coin.
Oh, she just won a bet. Oh no.
Anyway, go on.
I'll step up to where the land meets water and call for Kazarin. Is that his name?
Yep. Kazuran I Kolbeo, the Serpent of the South.
Okay. Kazarin.
He raises out of the water again.
Hello.
To accept my generous offer.
We have the crew of the Ocean's Bounty, but we also have a counter offer, should you desire it. Are you aware of the entity known as the Storyteller?
His eyes, like, shift subtly for a second. You may make an insight check if you wish to determine what just happened.
All right.
Anybody?
I will.
Or...
Yes.
I will.
All right.
Wait, what are we rolling?
Insights to if you want to know what his shift in expression meant.
Damn. Well,
Falco, that was fear.
Oh boy.
ooh.
Of course, I know the aspects of chaos.
How would you like to have a boon from the Storyteller? One question that you can ask it.
The water froths and almost explodes as his body twists in a sudden explosion of movement. Suddenly, his massive skull is directly in front of you, Biz. And how would you be able to give such a boon?
Because I've already won it. This will... Okay, now I've put myself in a bind because I don't actually know how you call down the Storyteller to, like, make this exchange. Or is this like a crow situation where they're always just sort of watching?
You, out of the corner of your eye, you can see that the Watcher is still there, as it has always been.
I was gonna say they kind of like stalk Volko a little bit from time to time, so something's probably watching.
At any point, if you focus, you can always see this creature out of the corner of your eye.
Little guy.
I, Bismuth, in exchange for your favor with your wife, Tiamat, extend to you, I exchange one question to be answered by the Storyteller.
Outside of your own will, Biz, your right hand rises, palm up, and a black dot hovers in the air above your hand.
Oh.
Oh.
The serpent stares wide-eyed, looks back at you, looks at the dot. Accepted! And faster than you can, almost faster than you can see, his massive head jerks forward and bites, taking the dot from your hand before retracting.
I was very scared for business hand right now.
Pleasure doing business. I take it you are satisfied.
Yes.
And we have your support.
You shall.
And how many
Daughter.
business days?
And he looks down to the girl next to him, and she smugly holds out her hand. Fine. His tail reaches into the cave at the back and comes back with quite a large sack. Hands it to her. Take the message to your mother. Of course. And she will happily start skipping towards the exit with this giant bag in tow. It is about the size of her, but she doesn't have any seem to have any trouble lifting it.
All right.
I don't understand why everyone wants to interact with those things. The Balko's saying as he starts to turn and, like, start heading back.
Yeah, maybe it's the unfathomable power. Well, maybe it's the unfathomable power. Maybe it's just the air of mystery.
Too volatile and chaotic.
Who has a passive perception above 18?
Me.
Me.
I have 21.
I got 26.
God damn.
God.
Literally, being perception is my whole thing.
Every car's
Yeah, it's the lookout.
The three of you then hear faintly as you're walking out. What do I need to do to achieve status of a great worm?
Okay.
That's never
Well,
a problem.
he's
We gotta,
quick.
we gotta go big a cake.
At least he is on our side.
Well, let's go make a cake.
I was slowing his pace. He's trying to listen in as much as he can. That piqued his interest.
Akko, make me a con save.
Oh. Uh-oh.
You had to be nosy. You had to be nosy.
I had to be nosy.
As you attempt to listen to an answer not meant for you, you feel a wetness about your ears.
I'm bringing my hand up. Is that blood?
You think it's blood at first. The consistency is right. However, it is solid black.
Oh, that's icon. I'm gonna pick my pace back up before I fucking feel that. Oh no. Wiping away the icon as he's speeding up.
Your hearing will recover once you leave the cave.
Oh. Are you deaf now?
Until I reach the end of the swamp.
It's just a bit of blood. You're
That was
fine.
not blood.
It's not blood.
It's just a bit of not blood. You're fine.
It's just a bit of icon.
Walk it off.
It's just a bit of symbiote in the ears. It's fine.
What are y'all saying? I'm seeing your lips move. I'm not hearing anything.
I guess we'll head on out to go bake a cake.
How many level 19 D&D characters does it take to bake a cake?
We'll find out.
So-
First, we probably ask one if we can use the kitchen, so you have to make all the way, like trek all the way back to the ship, and two, if they have a cookbook.
It takes 6 of them, 7 spell slots, and 5 death saves.
Oh god, death saves.
Death save.
So, you were going to see if you can use the kitchen here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You find a familiar acolyte in the kitchen.
Green.
Hello, welcome back. How'd it go? What do you owe him?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Really?
Gave him
We owe one of his kids a cake.
You also gave him what he desperately wanted.
Ah. You'll want this then. And she turns to the cupboard and pulls out a glass vial, handing it to whoever's in front. This one's on the house, no strings.
Is this poison or antidote?
Oh, it's poison.
Ah.
The kids like things spicy, and I
Yeah,
don't want
fair.
them upset.
Yeah,
It turns to Biz. Yeah, I told you it was spicy.
So when they're upset, it's my problem.
Do you know how to bake a cake?
You just have a cookbook.
Why would I know how to bake a cake?
Yeah, me right.
We don't exactly have chickens or grain or whatever here.
Yeah, why do you think she was asking for it?
Look, I don't know these
Don't ask
people.
us.
She
Do we
probably-
have those things
Yeah.
down in the Zartan?
Oh yeah, Aveline keeps her stores stocked. Listen, if I
Okay.
knew how to make a cake, she probably wouldn't have asked you for one. They've gotten so tired of the few things I do know how to cook.
I don't know. Might have been a bet. I've seen her trade a coin to one of her siblings after she talked to us about a cake.
Honestly, you probably could have sold Kazaron like a cookbook or something to get the deal.
Maybe. But I have a flair for the dramatic.
He seems like he also lacks the appendages for cooking. He like waves his hand in the air.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's what delegation is for.
Was he a snake? He likes that form.
Point taken. I forgot about the shapeshifting.
Personally, I can't wait to hear when he starts lording that over over the family. That's gonna be a riot.
At the family gathering.
I was
See,
gonna say, can you
became-
imagine? Can you imagine
Ah.
Christmas dinner?
Oh, to be a fly on the wall.
Fucking walks up to his siblings. So how is the non-great worm status? I forgot about that.
Oh, you should be here during the holidays. It's a riot.
Between 6 dragons, yes, I bet.
Hey, it's not a family gathering without at least a few punches bowled.
Oh no, usually at least 10 or so of the hatchlings end up dead.
Exactly.
What about
Just nobody
Aku's
tell me
like-
with this.
Aku's eyes look hollow, and he's like, "We just have to pray that the turkey ends good. What happens to you?"
Really? That's all you're concerned about during the holidays?
Yes. What happens to you?
You don't have to like get into like verbal arguments with your parents. That's weird.
Can you imagine what it would be like if you had 6 kings stripped of their empires, all living together in like one big house with all of their little princes and princesses?
See, now that is a better picture to understand the
Sounds like a
situation.
nightmare.
It's usually a problem between Longclaw and Pharaoh Pithgor, though.
The blue one, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
How far are we from the Zeratin?
About a 2-mile climb.
We should probably go back there.
How long is that? Assuming, you're just like flying.
Assuming you are or aren't flying.
Assuming you are flying, like Rukar or Biz.
There's also raising the question: is the Zeratin following?
Oh yeah, the Zeratin's been following.
Okay, thank God.
No, you've left it behind. It's actually like 400 miles back that way now.
Well, it's not like we intended to. This thing takes giant steps.
Yeah, no, the Zeratin's been following. Flying would be a couple minutes, maybe.
Okay. I've just been imagining like the Zeratan like resting on like the Zigzaggle's like foot, kind of like you see like a kitten resting on like a person's foot when they're just like sleepy.
The problem is that the foot is at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. Anyway.
Also, I just realized that this is not in Hit of the Staff range, so no easy travel. We gotta get down the stairs.
No, I mean, Biz and Rukar can fly. I can kind of fly. So like, Rukar's strong enough to carry somebody, and I think can Biz carry like one of us as well?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm strong enough to do that. I've still got a good like hour and a half at least on my boots, so.
Like I have flight, but it's like really, really limited. I could maybe get there by myself, but I don't know if I could get back.
Hey, just jump. Almost slow fall. You'll be fine. I'm sure.
Yeah. Maybe, honestly.
How many D6 would 2 miles be?
Akko pops the dragon constellation and goes, yeah, let's find out. Let's find out if I can catch myself up before I hit the ground.
Let's see, it's a D6 per 10 feet and 2 miles.
I can fly into dragon form, I'm fine.
Yeah, actually, I don't think I have enough wings unfurled for that.
That would be 1,056 D6.
Yeah, it's fine.
Never tell me the odds.
Also, I don't have
Okay, it's fine. I'm a Balatro player. Let's fucking do this.
Go ahead, gamble on my campaign and see what happens.
I got half a card and some faces on them, so I'm good.
Dude, the whole like board that I made up for like Tinwei's powers is just constantly a gamble. That's what I do. Anyway,
I'll only be able to do a few trips at most. So, do we have like a list on what we're gonna need?
Well, actually, what I'm thinking is, if we can fly there, why don't we just fly there, make the cake, and fly back?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Then we don't need to bring stuff back.
But consider, it would be so much funnier if we made a list on what we would need, went down there, got all that, came back, and it's like horrifically wrong.
Oh god. It's already gonna be hard enough with the 4 of us not knowing what the fuck we're doing.
2 cups of vanilla extract? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh,
no.
Dear God.
Too much.
The fuck do you think this is, McDonald's?
You just gave me a horrible idea.
2 tablespoons rock salt.
2 shots of vodka.
Reminds me of the other day when I was making some like scrambled eggs with some soy sauce and stuff, and the recipe was like 2 teaspoons, and my brain went 2 tablespoons and put 2 tablespoons.
Oh no. I wonder what would happen if you tried to carbonate vanilla extract.
I don't know.
Cancer.
I want to find out.
Cancer, that's what you get.
We
Alright.
potentially could have the means to do that if you wanted to test
And-
it,
I
but
don't
I'm
want to
not
spend
paying
the
for vanilla.
money to have enough vanilla extract to fill a cup.
Exactly, that's what I was like. I'm not paying for the vanilla extract, but we have the means, I think.
If I was a frat guy trying to haze somebody, I'd carbonate vanilla extract. Anyway.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
Rukara, as someone who was allowed in the kitchen, what would we need for this cake?
Alright, let's say you guys fly down there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the kitchen. Go ahead, walk me through what your characters are gonna do to try to make this cake.
Okay, so like Rukar and Volko have been in the kitchen and like worked with Aveline, right? Because I know Volko has.
Yes. You've made
Technically-
food for the crew.
Technically, they've all worked with Aveline. Just 2 of them have done it once and have not been allowed ever since.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like you two got bans from the kitchen. I
Oh,
think
that
is my
reminds me.
understanding.
I
So
have to at Emma and tell her what's going on.
so at least Rukar and Volko know where things are. Do we know where there's a cookbook? I think that's what Volko's gonna try to find first. Is maybe like a cookbook or something.
Make me an investigation check.
Can I help with that?
Oh
no.
will... Oh, hey, I'm...
Immediate summon.
Or goofballs that don't know how to cook or make it a cake.
Oh yeah? Get
Yeah.
out of the kitchen. Wait, are you guys on the ship or are you still up in the...
They're all in the kitchen right now.
We
You're
flew
all in-
down to the Zeratin.
Yeah, we're in the.
You're all in my kitchen right now.
Yes.
Yeah, and technically
Get out of my
Aveline
kitchen!
is on the ship right now.
Alco has like a bowl and just staring at them. Ugh.
What on earth are you guys doing?
We need to make
Cake.
a cake for a deal we made.
Who the fuck is in her?
No.
Get the fuck out of my kitchen.
No, it's D&D.
Aveline, who's that?
Oh, get the fuck out of my kitchen.
Is that the Dragon Emperor?
What is he
Yeah.
doing here?
Yeah, guys, my husband visits sometimes. What do you want? Okay, what kind of cake? And did everybody miss all of the cookbooks on the shelf that I painstakingly wrote, or...
Do you have a recipe
What?
for poison cake? Holds up the vial of poison.
It's for a green dragon.
I mean, yeah. You just, you have to make sure that you don't overdo it with the amount of liquid, because if the cake is too liquidy when it goes in, then the ratios are off and it might not bake like as well as it could. And do you just want help?
Chemistry was involved. What do you mean ratios?
It's bake.
You should help us.
I
Okay.
mean, it's just putting together ingredients. How hard could it be?
It's just get out of my kitchen. Akko. Just
Hello?
can you wrangle that over there? I'm gonna do this right now. Did they say that the flavor was poison or?
No, actual poison. Holds up a vial of poison.
Well, yes, but cakes can be. Poison is not a flavor.
The kids just want cake. She didn't specify what kind. She just wants cake.
Okay. Well, poison is fairly acidic. So maybe we should do like something kind of sour, maybe. And she's gonna she's gonna walk up to the cabinets that I'm assuming all of you ignored that are glass and like open it, and she's gonna start pulling stuff out.
Mind
like-
you, we had just gotten into the kitchen when you showed up, so
They were.
we didn't get very.
I was literally about to have them do an investigation check to find the cookbook when you came in VC.
Oh, perfect. Sorry.
Hey, Aveline, what do I help grab? Tell me what to do.
Can you chop those over there? And then, Akko, you're good at books and science. You read the recipe, and then we're going to replace a portion of water with poison. And Biz, if you're done insulting the art of baking, you may rejoin us. And you can start beating the eggs.
With a whisk, not your fists.
I was about to say, what crimes have they committed?
They've committed the crime of not being delicious enough yet, but we're going to fix it.
Biz lowers a fist that was holding an egg.
Don't put the shells in either.
Oh, right.
Wait, why not? It's...
Do you want it to be crunchy?
Yes! That's how cakes are made. They are crunchy.
Volvo stops chopping what he was supposed to be chopping and like stares at Akko. Or not Akko, sorry, Biz. Oh my god.
Yeah. Cakes are supposed to be salty and crunchy. That's just how they're made.
Did you have a childhood?
Are you thinking of crab cakes?
Yes, that's how my aunt made them. We're Earth Ganassi.
Oh my god, that's right. That makes sense, honestly.
It makes so much more sense.
Everything just like clicked into place there.
It's like the collective
Oh, it's a cultural thing.
Oh, in this culture, we don't put eggshells in, but would you like me to make you crunchy cakes from now on? Would that suit you?
I would like that. I've always thought it was weird how you made them.
Okay, we don't need to go that far. But I can make you some crunchy cakes, don't worry. Do you like some rock salt? Is that...
Oh yeah, that's the main ingredient.
Okay.
I feel like we're getting off topic. So, beating eggs. Alright.
Okay. I think we still wanted this to be a skill challenge. What do you want us to do?
Yeah, so Biz, you're gonna beat the eggs, right?
Mm-hmm. With the whisk.
Okay. Make me.
Where's my cooking check? My cooking skill check.
Make me a flat dex check.
Okay. Alright, normal roll. 18.
Alright. Biz, you are able to whisk the eggs fairly well. And you don't drop any eggshells in.
Alright.
Bless, thank you.
Akko.
Yeah?
What was your job again?
Job was reading recipe and adjusting water to poison ratio.
Alright, make me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Let's go.
You masterfully calculate the appropriate conversion of changing some of the poison to water to realize that the consistency is different, so it's not just a 1-to-1, and you do the perfect calculations.
Are you sure you do not want to add more spice? Spice is good.
I think the spice is in the poison.
Well, and stop eating the chair. Sorry, my cat.
Your cat's eating the chair.
Yes.
Oh
She's
no!
Just knocking on the fucking chair like as you.
Get.
It helps you focus.
Akko, I promise that there is spice because remember we're using. She like points to the fruit and nuts that Velko's chopping and is like, look, there's there's already spices in that, and
Okay.
it's a balance.
All right. It did say trust the process in the book, so I will trust the process.
We haven't even made the glaze or the frosting, and you guys, if you had complaints about my cooking and baking, you had several weeks to do so.
It's not a complaint. I was just wondering.
I thought that was just how your people did it. I thought that was just a
been
half-elf
fine.
thing.
You're a good cook. There haven't been any complaints.
No, I'm sorry. I get a little sensitive about the spice. Anyway,
Evelyn, what are you having Rukar do?
let's see. We did. Oh, can you put the dry ingredients together, please? She's fully kicked back in a chair, just like sipping on a glass of wine. You know, like the meme where it's I'm what's the thing where you're like telling other people what to do and you're not
Delegating.
doing it? I'm delegating.
Supervising.
Yeah.
That one. I'm supervising. Yeah.
Okay. Rukar, make me a wisdom check.
Oh boy.
Oh boy,
I don't know, that's really okay. Alright, let's see. 8.
Okay. Rukar, you are combining the dry ingredients, and at some point you grab the wrong. Like there's like a line of like various like containers with things like flour and sugar and all that, and at one point, you go to grab sugar, and that's not sugar. You don't realize it, but you have just poured in salt.
Oh no.
Oh, this cake is gonna taste amazing.
Look,
Perfect.
I said it before, she never specified a good cake, just a cake.
And Falco, you are chopping things, right?
Yeah, chopping nuts apparently.
Make me a strength check.
Strength? Could I
Would it be
roll
more
dex?
dexterity?
There is a method to my madness.
Dren.
I'm so sad.
Dren.
You gotta crack the
It's
nut.
14. That's not bad. That could have gone a lot worse.
Volko, you catch yourself as you go to cut these, to chop these, as you realize on your first slice with your knife that you've dug too deep into the cutting board, and that if you had continued that way, there might have been problems. But luckily, your low strength roll has saved you.
That's so funny. I almost put microplastics in the cake.
I love microplastics in my cake. I don't know.
Yes.
Yes,
Poison.
microplastics.
I love that.
Every generation's got to have something that we're eating that we're not supposed to be. You know, it was lead, and then it was
Asbestos.
yeah, we were getting asbestos, and now it's microplastics.
Don't forget mercury.
Yeah, we can't forget the mercury.
Oh, yeah,
Mercury's been along
mercury.
for a while. You know,
That shit tastes
that
good.
shit makes you immortal.
Yum yum yum.
As
Yeah.
they're never gonna, as society will never forget how stupid you were to eat mercury.
Oh, and pee. People used to eat. Yeah. You're
Well,
welcome.
As we all know, thanks to Journey to the West, dragon piss is medicinally, it will cure anything.
Oh, perfect. We gotta collect some of that then.
Oh
Gotta
no.
stock up on our health potions. And-
We're on a journey to the
Do I
West
need
style
to roll
campaign at some
anything
point.
for? Do I need to roll
For real.
anything for drinking my wine?
Yeah, roll me a charisma check.
I've packed everything. Can someone roll it for me?
Absolutely.
That's why I wasn't gonna come. I just finished packing my entire closet, and I still have to go back and pack my shoes.
All good.
Aveline rolling to not overdrink because, dear lord. Directing
17.
these people.
Aveline, you are enjoying your wine, and it is wine. You are enjoying
Oh, dang! Was there a chance that it wasn't going to be wine?
Don't worry about it.
Aveline almost reaching for the bottle containing the fucking water and poison mix.
The next step, guys, is the wet ingredients. And then you put the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients really, really slowly, and you beat it with a whisk so that you maintain air bubbles. You can't lose the air bubbles.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Biz has the eggs, so I guess they're doing the wet ingredients.
Alco's inspecting his staff. Air bubbles, huh?
Air bubbles.
I have a spell for this.
Rukar, make me a. Rukar and Biz both make me Dex. Actually, no. Rukar Dex, Biz Strength.
Okay.
16.
11.
Rukar, you are pouring in the dry ingredients slowly and not spilling anything. Biz, you're having trouble mixing it together, whisking it. It's starting to like get really tough.
It's then revealed that Biz is still in the armor, so it's very clunky.
You have to beat it harder than that.
Please
Alright.
activate the thrusters to help you.
Flash of genius. Activate the thrusters in the armor.
And then Aveline's sitting in her chair drinking her wine. She's like, "You've got this, babe," and she's gonna give you bardic inspiration.
Alright.
Go ahead and roll strength again.
Okay.
This is the best. Use your power armor's function.
Okay,
So that is
21 plus Flash of Genius is 26. How much is Bardic?
I have a
D12?
D12, D10, D12.
I think it's a
Should be
D12.
D12 at this point.
It's a D12.
27 total.
With a 27 strength, Biz, you managed to break through the toughness of the ingredients, and you are mixing it fantastically. Unfortunately, you also nick the bowl with the whisk, and there are now small bits of pottery that you do not notice inside of this batter.
Hell yeah,
no.
ceramics.
Let's go.
Yeah,
You have achieved crunchy.
Gee.
Okay, and then we have to put the nuts and the berries in the bowl
Before,
with the batter.
Right.
before we do that, Akko, did you have a spell you wanted to cast at the delve?
No, it was just like Aveline mentioning air bubbles, which is a spell on Akko's list, and he was like, "Oh,
Okay.
interesting."
But yeah, Valko, you're gonna add the fruit and nuts in.
Yeah, precariously, sliding the moving the cutting board above the bowl and trying to use the knife to push them in.
Yeah, make me a wisdom check.
Wisdom. 20.
20. You go to dump it all in, and then you catch yourself and you realize that at some point, accidentally, a potato got mixed in with all of it, and you managed to catch yourself and remove the potato chunks before you put it all in.
Potato.
Yeah, he mumbles who the fuck moves it.
It was me. Sorry, my bad.
Why are you trying to put a potato in this cake?
I was just grabbing stuff. I was having time with my dragon husband, and you guys were gonna bake a cake without me in my own kitchen. Which one of it? It's a potato. Anyway, fold it in. Moving on.
Aveline's a bit deep in her cups.
He sighs and complies and puts the nuts and berries in the cake.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Aveline, make me a constitution check.
Okay. Kay, can you make me a constitution check?
Absolutely.
It was the first time in this campaign that someone has asked a roll of the DM.
Alrighty. You are holding your alcohol fairly well as you pour your third glass.
Great.
This is wine and energy.
You got a
have
26, by the way.
Throwing up
2 shots of
a
vodka.
vodka.
One glass pouring an entire bottle into a glass fit for 3 bottles.
One glass of shit kicker.
Those like wine glasses that just have the giant chamber at the bottom.
Only
And then we'll just top,
only
and
a
then we'll
spoonful.
just finish that off with a spritz of Everclear.
Only a spoon. Oh wait, only a spoonful.
Evelyn grabs a tiny slice of orange and she's like, "Look, it's sangria."
She's like seeing all of us like do well, but like slightly struggle. And she's like, "Hold on, I'm gonna need a bigger glass." Comes back with that. Comes back with like those decorative giant wine glasses.
Coaching these idiots is trying hard to drink.
Okay, now we need to put it in a greased baking here. And she opens up the cabinet behind her and just pulls out a cake pan and slams it down. She's like, "Grease it with
grease! I can do that."
No.
A 10-foot square of grease appears in the kitchen.
I think that was too much.
I don't know if that was the right grease.
There's like a pot of grease in the
Oh wait,
pan.
no. Oh wait, no. It's olive oil. It says so
Olive
in
oil?
the description. It works.
Yeah, this is back when I was writing like non-magical descriptions for myself.
Don't stick a
Biz, so yeah, Biz says, "Oh, I got it." Grabs from his tool belt a bottle of olive oil and slams it on the countertop like he is getting ready to shiv somebody with a bottle.
Yes, olive oil works. Thanks. And she like wipes some of the grease off her pants that like flew off onto the floor.
I think Volko's gonna gingerly pick out the glass shards that probably ended up in the pan from his smashing the bottle.
Good catch.
At least the bigger ones.
Okay. And then okay. Hold on. And Aveline's gonna stick her finger in the cake batter to taste it before it gets poured in.
Aveline, there's poison in there.
There's poison in that.
What?
Wait, there's poison.
There is in fact poison in that.
In her mouth.
Aveline
What?
just fucking did the assassin, like dips poison in the glass, dips finger, tastes it. Oh shit.
I want to grab her hand and pull the finger out, but I know she's already tried it.
It's like the finger is already like halfway in,
Yeah.
in her mouth.
What?
Like we know it's too late. There's poison in that.
I just did the ratio in front of you.
She like starts spitting it out. Why didn't you tell me that?
We held the bottle up to you when you got in here.
We told you several times.
I'm sorry. I'm tired. You guys got it from here, right?
Aveline, it most certainly tasted like poison.
We're kind of looking.
In
I'm
fact,
gonna go get healed.
in fact,
Good night.
that was quite a salty poison too.
You guys want to try and make it again? It tasted like salt.
Huh.
Oh, perfect.
We kind of looked
That's
at like
arsenic.
the bottle.
I think that's arsenic.
Yeah, we kind of looked at the bottle of wine. Like, I think I may have a bit much, too much to drink there.
Evelyn like passes out, probably from the poison, maybe from the alcohol. And with that, I think
It's a 50-50 chance.
Here, I gotta
Volko will catch her and take her back to the Dragon Emperor.
Thank you for popping in, Emma.
Bye.
Thanks.
This
Thanks
was
for
fun.
helping.
Have a good.
So
Right.
it's
So next is the oven. Go
All
ahead.
right, you three are going to go handle that. Volko's taking Aveline to her husband.
What were you saying, Dakar?
Okay, so Akko has the cookbook.
Yes.
Which is bound to say what temperature to set at and how long to cook it for.
Yes. In fact, Akko, make me an intelligence check.
Oh my god.
Can Akko read?
Oh my god.
You know,
That's
Akko,
nothing.
if it says to cook it at 450 degrees for 30 minutes, you think that if you cook it at 900 degrees, it'll only take about 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. I just had to also
No.
opens the oven, blast the fucking cone of flame into it.
All right, now it's pretty heated.
All from a distance, here's this just whoosh of flames. Like, oh god, what happened in there?
It's easy. Baking is easy, bees. We can do this.
Yeah. All right, but
He like gives you a high five with like the flaming hand.
Ricard just had his head in his hands like. How is
Biz,
the cake looking
Biz
now?
puts the cake pan in the oven using the armor.
All right.
Using armor as oven mitts.
That pan is gonna become part of the
Now-
cake.
Now, hold
It's
on.
okay, it's greased.
That was just from that was just well, granted, I don't think Ricard would know any. Well, Would Akko have said this all out loud, or would he have actually just read the book and without telling anything, just up the temperature of the oven?
He would have read the book, just like at low voice went, okay, I got it. Pop the investiture, open the oven, put the pan in, blast the fire.
Did the recipe call for that?
Yes, I mean, it said at 400 degrees for 30 minutes, but we are on a limited time crunch, so I thought more heat would speed it up.
If you bring it up to 900, it only take 10.
Yeah. It's okay. I did not call for the power of the sun, but it is ready, I think.
What was that sound that was like Volko comes back in?
You see Akko in full investiture flame.
You see scorch marks coming out of the oven.
There is a slight scent of burning.
Oh,
Akko takes out the pan. I got it.
you don't even have oven mitts on.
I left for a minute. What the hell did you do?
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm immune to fire damage.
Akko, you are holding a burning pan.
Oh, shoot. Where's the nearest source of water?
The pan's not on fire.
Ah, okay.
It's just hot. You're on fire.
The top of
your
the cake,
hand-
though, does look to be a bit dark.
It just means that the poison cooked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brainiac got
Alright.
the brilliant idea that instead of following the recipe, he would just investure flame the oven.
Hey, how charred
Okay.
does this cake look?
Oh,
Dark brown.
Like Volko looking at this just says she doesn't know what a cake is supposed to taste like.
I know.
It's
That's what I
probably
said.
going to be fine.
That's what I said. She never specified a good cake, just a cake.
I think the cake is good. He's looking at both of you with a smile on his face, but like the most innocent smile.
As you're holding it,
See, like-
Akko, you still smell the charring, almost like your burning hand is still cooking the cake you're holding.
Akko, your
Maybe I
hand's
should
on
put
fire.
it down. This is gonna put the pan down on the counter.
Give me that.
Alright, Abyss will use prestidigitation
Wait.
to clean up the cake and make it look like really presentable. Because that's
Also,
something you
Rook-
can do.
Also, Rukar, did you take the red hot pan from Akko's hand?
Hold on.
At least,
on.
at
No,
least
no,
you
no.
have resistance.
Yeah, we have fire resistance, but also, let me just. Yeah, he had the fire resistance, but then, let's see, where is it?
Oh yeah, because you have the
Aspect of the worm resistance. He has extra
Yeah.
fire resistance.
yeah. It's not
On-
immunity.
On top of the boon for the phoenix.
I'm definitely fucking drawing that later.
But also, I like to think he immediately put it down on the counter, just taking it out of your burning hand.
All right. We got the cake done. It's a bit salty. It's poisoned. We got it cleaned up. So now we just need to pack it away and break it up to the kids.
Well, now hold on. There's one more step. You have to decorate it.
Oh no!
Oh God.
How do you decorate something that's poison?
I could put the python.
No. It's a cake, not a pie. That's different.
What?
Oh, Drew, you're right. You're right, Biz.
Yeah.
You're so clever.
Different embellishments.
I got it. A diamond.
I got it. Yeah. I'll use prestidigitation and make like the skull and crossbones like poison symbol. I'll make like a candle that looks like that.
Okay.
And that'll be like the central feature, and we'll
I will
build
state
around
that you create a non-magical trinket only lasts for 1 turn.
Oh.
And it's gonna melt
no,
against the cake.
You create a non-magical trinket or illusory image that can fit in your hand and lasts until the end of your next turn.
Can I look in the cupboard to see if Aveline has any like cake decorations?
I don't know. Do we have any honey? Isn't that sweet usually goes with spicy, doesn't it?
Yeah, you see that there is honey here. There are, other fruits and stuff like that. You do see that there is a collection of like normal candles, Akko. Probably for, it's a kind of like an emergency ration kind of thing that's around the ship for, hey, if we're in a situation where we can't use magic to light everything, we got candles.
Yeah.
If we have the time, I could also just like use my tools and make some candles.
It's okay. I found some.
Oh, sweet.
Please light them normally.
Well, yeah, of course I'm gonna use them normally. He puts his finger still in investiture of flame against the wick of the candle.
No. Like Volko's gonna reach out and like grab you, like kind of push you back and stuff. Like no.
So before we even
Let's
get to that
find
part,
matches.
Akko, you grab a candle and it melts in your hand.
Well, hey, drop the spell.
I found them. I just need to grab them.
You also now realize that
grabs another, melts.
You also now realize, Akko, that you are leaving burning footprints in Aveline's kitchen.
Oh, she's going to kill me.
Drop the spell. Not worth
I'm gonna
it.
drop concentration. Grabs another candle. Actually, lights on the few flames that are still emanating from the footprints. I got it.
Are there matches in here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The Volko will grab them and just be like, well, we can light the candles when we get back there. They're not gonna stay lit while we're flying back.
Are we even gonna be the candle? Don't they usually like put something else on top of it?
I've seen like other sweet stuff on top, but I don't know what.
What's the book say?
It calls for sugary decors.
Yeah, Akko, you see there's another section about making frosting.
We could make frosting.
Oh, how do you make it?
I'm assuming glaciate the cake. You don't need to make an inside check. He is thinking about investiture of ice.
No, that feels a bit intense for just icing. It says something about sugar, but like we don't have a whole lot of that. We could just use like salt. It's close enough, right?
Oh what? Oh wait, sugar. That's this stuff.
Absolutely not.
Wait, you're like, and we're going like, wait, sugar? You mean this stuff? And just put down the sack because he's poured in salt instead.
Oh, that's salt.
No, this is sugar. I already poured the salt in that one.
No, this is sugar. Volko grabs the sugar. Did you put salt?
You just
They don't know what a cake is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
she said you get the dry ingredients and they're both white and powdery.
Well, yeah, but look. The label on this one is blue, and the label on sugar is green.
Hold on. Give me a second.
I think that's colors mistakable by birds.
Yeah, the ability to see color parts via the human television camera works. Okay, yeah, he can see it. He can see color. I just wanted to see if he was like actually able
I'm
to see
starting to
color.
understand why Aveline doesn't let me in here.
I don't understand why Aveline doesn't let me in here. I've been able to make the cake good.
I'm understanding why Eveline doesn't let you in here.
Is the oven still on fire?
Yeah.
No,
Probably.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
did you put it out?
No,
yeah.
Do the flames go
Wait,
away when
wait,
Akko
wait,
drops
wait,
concentration?
Wait.
no. Like flames created by investiture doesn't go away.
It's
Hold
a
on.
stone oven.
We're holding.
Biz,
Huh?
did you put out the flame?
I think I would have. Like, we're done with the
Wait.
oven.
Okay,
Actually,
it is out.
I just realized something.
What?
What?
Akko popped investiture of flame in a kitchen where there was 10 feet of grease everywhere.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Akko.
The grease
Akko.
only lasts for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
Unless
see
you
why you're
want
not
to
allowed
have
to
burnt
take-
down Aveline's entire kitchen.
Let's.
Um,
You've already left like footprints and like melted her candles and like she's gonna be mad enough.
yeah. It's just a realization, a little bit of the late was.
Okay, step 1, let's probably put the fire in the oven out. Step 2, decide what we're putting on the cake.
Alright.
How the hell are we eating the fire? Well, actually, no, if we just like, Did you have something, Havoc? Sorry, I thought I heard you say something.
Take that as a no.
Okay. I mean, if we just like suffocate the fire, it'll go out.
Yeah, just like close the door.
Yeah. We'll
The
do
fire will
that.
stuff itself out. It's a brick oven.
It's gonna smell horrible, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we close the oven. We get the fire out. Ideally.
We could just splash water on it. There's a sink right there.
True.
Unless we open up the oven door again, the fire. If the fire's still going,
The
Griffin,
fire
that's
in
how
the
you-
oven
that-
goes out quickly.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
It has no oxygen. Also, if you threw water in there, you get steam. And that would scald your face off.
Okay, so we've got the fire out. What are we putting on the cake?
We've got
My-
candles.
My vote is just to like top it with like honey or something really simple.
I mean, yeah, honestly, we could just do that.
Cause like there's like nuts in the cake, there's berries. It's burnt. The honey might help somehow.
It doesn't look burnt to me.
It's got spicy poison in it. Honey goes with spicy. Let's just put honey on top as like a glaze, I guess. I don't know. And then we
Alright.
can put candles in it. Does it sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Volko's gonna put honey on like the top of the cake, like in like a drizzled like layer of it.
Make me a dex check now. No more checks required. You are able to decorate the cake adequately.
Okay, sweet. And then we have the candles.
As you put the candles in, you realize that something feels interesting as you break through the top kind of crusty burned layer, that the inside seems rather nice and soft and gooey.
Oh,
That's a
See,
good thing,
good
right?
cake.
okay, can I take out one of the candles that we put in and like kind of lick the bottom of it?
Why are you licking the bottom of the candle?
Well, tastes like poison. It also tastes like salt. It does taste like cake, but with salt and poison in it. Although it is gooey.
I'm trying to discern if it's raw.
Yes.
Yeah. You see like several expressions cross Volko's face as he tastes the salt and the poison and the fact it's raw. And he's like, this isn't cooked.
Oh, do we need to make the oven another one?
Not in
Hold
the
on,
way
hold
you
on.
did it.
Just put it on low and we'll let it nip a bit.
But it's gonna take so long.
We have time.
We have the time. Let's just at least cook it through so we don't make them sick.
Alright. I got like sitting back.
You did a good job, Akko.
You know,
That's good
Akko,
effort.
Akko, you think if you put a tiny little fire on the inside of the cake, maybe it'll cook it faster?
Oh. Rukar, what does the book say to do for the to cook it?
According to him, 400 for 30 minutes.
Right, Volko's gonna set the oven and put the cake back in.
How long was it? Wait,
sans candles, no candles in it, and then put it back in.
First thing, how long was it on fire for?
Like a minute.
A singular minute.
Yeah, okay, so...
Actually, additional thing, Volko's gonna like, kind of, with his spatula, like try to take some of the burnt part off the top of it.
Okay.
So it's just like the uncooked part, and then like puts it in the oven at the temperature it's supposed to be at.
Wait, actually, I have a technique to do this. He like picks the burn part and like kind of like lifts it up like a s'more.
How did you
Like the roasted mushroom? Or,
Yeah, yeah,
marshmallow?
like you just take the whole burnt part off in like one go?
Yeah, like the roasted mushroom, like s'mores.
He just like looks at you like, how did you? That's impressive.
It's a campfire. It's a campfire hobby. Food, treat, whatever you want to call it.
He looks genuinely impressed,
You know,
but then
Akko,
does put the cake in the oven.
that burn bar does look like the outside of a well-roasted marshmallow.
I don't want to toss it away. He's gonna eat it.
Oh, like,
Thank you, God save.
You're gonna eat it?
He's gonna eat it.
Volko's got his fucking back turned to you and does not see you doing this.
oh wait, can I have a little bit?
I feel like Rukar would notice it, but at like too late. A little too late. Like,
Akko, you take 7 poison damage.
Tasty.
Did you bite that?
Did you just eat the whole thing?
No,
No, it's just the crust.
I disposed of it.
It's poisoned!
I disposed of it.
Okay, but like, what's the flavor profile like, Akko?
Very good, actually. A little bit of char. I will take credit on that.
Who's Char?
Gods.
I don't know, some temporal entity that I've heard of in books. It was something irrelevant. But salty, spicy, yeah, it could make for a good meal.
As long as it's cooked.
A little while later, Volko.
Like you were
Yes.
about to just fucking take the cake, like the cake in the oven, and he just reached over and just peeled off the burnt part, like over your shoulder.
Do you eat your poison with or without the peel?
Volko definitely was sitting by the oven while this was cooking too. Like he was just like trying to make sure no one fucks with it.
Biz went off and got like a box to carry the cake in.
Okay, I don't know what you mean. I eat the peel, just the peel.
A little while later, Volko, you pull the cake out. It appears to be done. What little honey was on there still as well is kind of like the sugar in it melted and solidified into an interesting little kind of like crust.
Okay, I think we'll do the candles again and get it all packaged up to go.
Absolutely.
Great bit.
Amazing bit.
You all fly back up to the Zixekal and go back to Kezarun's swamp and present the cake to the young dragon child.
With the matches that Volko still had, he'll light up the candles for her.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully it's to your liking.
She picks it up, opens her mouth a little bit wider than a human mouth should be able to, and just takes a bite straight out of it.
Huh. How's the taste?
Tastes like salt water. Takes another bite.
Can I like insight check to see if she's like enjoying it or like?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. 13.
And she doesn't seem to be like disappointed or annoyed or anything, and she's still eating it.
That's the best we can get when given the situation of the cake.
She puts it down.
Regardless of the.
She puts it down, gets up, comes over, and gives the nearest person a hug on their leg. She comes up to it like maybe your waist, but probably is a bit shorter than that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Goes back over and continues eating the cake.
Akko looks proud as fuck.
She does, in fact, take a bite of the candle.
See, I told you it was tasty.
Candle wax?
We're some damn good cooks.
We're some damn good cooks, and he gives you a high five.
Yeah.
Oh, we're lucky we had Abilene.
And I guess we'll head back.
Yep.
Yep.
Great adventure, everybody.
Jesus fucking Christ.
As you turn around, the boy that offered you the pipe earlier is standing before you all.
Oh boy.
How much for the recipe for that?
I'm gonna make a chaos roll. Just personality wise.
Do you remember like the order of it?
Can I make a history check to like list off the ingredients or like write it all down? Like our process?
Uncle
You're just gonna say it right
proudly.
What?
You're just gonna say it?
Like I'll
Unc-
like take like a notepad and like write down like our process for making this cake.
Okay, make a history check.
Alright.
Uncle proudly bumps his chest and goes, all improvisation.
That's a 24.
Yeah, because you get it down to the fact that, salt was put in and how much poison was used.
Yeah.
Well,
What do you want to offer us? Actually, do you know anything about the... I wish I could remember their names. The blue and black dragon.
Oh.
Anything that might help us convince them to
Yeah,
join our cause.
Give us information about those two. We'll give you the recipe.
Sure. Deal. And you'll hold out his hand.
It is the recipe.
Alright, hand over the recipe.
Whoa. No. You gotta shake first.
I'll shake the hand.
You feel that same little spark as before. Alright. So, here's what you need to know. The Pharaoh has got a problem right now. It's the same problem he always has. And that's that he's got too many kids and he can't choose who's gonna be his heir. So he's gonna ask you, probably, to give your opinion on which of his children should be heir to his empire.
Oh.
Okay.
Zolsri. I can't tell you exactly what he's going to ask for because I don't know. But he is probably going to ask you some sort of mental riddle or something. That's usually what he asks. He's real philosophical.
Oh, no. Not another one.
Well, at least now we can prepare for those tasks. Or at least be ready for them. Thank you.
And thank you. Take the recipe.
All right, I got that written down.
And I believe this is going to be about where we're going to call session today. Before I actually start losing my voice.
Yeah. I think we were just gonna go back and rest anyway, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Take a long rest.
Yeah, you guys head back to the main temple and are able to take your rest. Anybody have any final things before we end session today?
Okay.
Stoves?
No, I don't have anything. Well, I would think. No, I'm good.
Not right now.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm also good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And thank you all so very much for coming. I hope you had fun. I know I did. You can catch us same time every Sunday. You can also join us in the Discord for notifications when we go live. Does this command still work? It does. And be on the lookout because I might be doing some more streams in the future of possibly getting back into a little bit of gaming. As well as we'll probably do a 4-year anniversary stream in March. We will see.
Right.
But until next time, bye-bye.
Have a good time.
Bye.
Yeah.